We will go ahead and continue our media availabilities with Chase Elliott, driver of the number 9 Napa Children's Healthcare of Atlanta Chevrolet for Hendrick Motorsports. Chase, can you talk to us a little bit about your design to drive program and the special paint scheme you have this week?
Yeah, for sure. We've, I think most of you guys are probably versed on everything that's going on. An initiative that we've been doing for the past 5 years and has grown a lot. Napa was nice enough last year to, kind of take this program to the next level and actually have a patient, help design our car and, help with auction items and kind of grow the program and grow the initiative. So, Danny, who's a patient at Children's, designed our car, young lady that's going to be coming out with her family tomorrow, and looking forward to hosting them. Excited to see her imagination kind of come to life this weekend on our car, and obviously a big time of year with our playoff thing starting and these final 10 getting going.
Awesome. We'll go ahead and open it up for questions. If you have a question for Chase, please raise your hand and we'll get a mic over to you. We'll start here with Jordan.
Jordan Bianchi, The Athletic. When it comes to playoffs, are you someone who kind of minimizes outside distractions, whether it's hanging out with family, friends, that kind of thing, or just kind of focus on racing, or is it just business as normal for you?
I'm always focused on racing.
I know that, but
So not a whole lot really changes for me.
Additional questions? We'll go to Greg.
Hey, Chase. When you come here, obviously you've been coming here since you were a kid. Mm-hmm. So this place means a lot in terms of the history of the sport, watching your dad here and now you racing. What's it like to come back to such an old school place like this? Not just because it's a challenging track as a race car driver, but just as Chase Elliott, a guy, here at Darlington.
Yeah, there were certain tracks that I remember going to more than others, and this really wasn't one of them. I don't remember coming over here. I don't have many memories at all of being here prior to racing. There in 2014, I know I was, but nothing really stood out. As a kid, for whatever reason. Maybe I just didn't spend much time here with the way the date was and how school worked. It could have been something as simple as that. But I've always enjoyed watching this race, and I've always appreciated the Southern 500 for what it is and being, I think, one of the iconic events on our schedule. And I view it as one of those races that, I'm sure every driver is this way, but like when I get done racing or get told I'm done racing, I want to have this one on the list of race wins. Like, it's a big deal, I think, and two of those events in this round, the Bristol Night Race, I think is one of those that everybody wants to kind of have checked off as well. So, yeah, if I was when people ask me about going to races, Bristol and Darlington are two of my top picks for them because I enjoy those races a lot as a fan. So I think because of that, it has, extra, I don't want to say significance because they're all significant, but a little, just a little different feel, I guess, for, how cool the races are.
I asked Alan, I forgot this because I asked Alan earlier how, you've obviously had a winning formula going into a playoff, but how does the next gen car change that sort of planning, that sort of strategy that you guys had the last time you were going in the playoffs?
I honestly don't know that it does, really. To be frank, I think that the year has changed a lot, just from the competition aspect. I know we talked about this a lot this week at Media Day and stuff, but, just how tight the field has gotten over the last 6 months is pretty significant. I mean, there was, at the beginning of the year, obviously you had cars that were superior, and if your car was driving pretty good, you could kind of drive your way up through the field. And it seems like as the year's gone on, everybody's just gotten closer together, which is expected, and kind of saw that coming. And now I think your approach, and that's going to continue, right, as time goes. So now you're getting to these final 10, and everybody's driving a similar car, and now a similar balanced car. in a lot of ways, and it's difficult to be different, and that's a tough thing to do when we're all, driving the same thing. And as time goes on, it'll probably get more and more that direction, and as that happens, you're going to start to put more pressure on the little details to find an advantage, such as a pit stop advantage, such as qualifying well. Like, all those little things are going to end up mattering more, and I think we're kind of to that point of the year where you're probably I think you've arrived at that point in time, and it makes it competitive and tough, and can be fun and in some ways too.
Thank you.
Yep.
Are there any other questions for Chase? All right, Chase.
Cool.
Thank
Thanks.
you. Good luck this
Yep.
weekend.
Appreciate it.